How you going, guys? It's Saturday, beautiful day, sun's out. I think it's going to be about 36 today. It's a beautiful weather, kind of the opposite to the UK, what you guys might be getting over there watching, but a little bit of a different video today. I'm going to chop and change a little bit. I'm just going to do all the cleaning and feeding and stuff quickly and not really show you guys too much what's going on, and we're just going to sort of cut in and out of what I've just done and straight to pulling these little guys out today, getting them sorted. With Chicken Johnny having a little sunbake, enjoying the sun as well. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly start cleaning up and then we'll chop straight to pulling some babies out. A little bit of a short video today, but yeah, you'll get the gist of what's going on. Trying to clean everything up quickly, and then I got this guy in front of me doing this stuff. What are you doing, mate? Hello. I love the water, these guys. You had enough now? Better? Alright, get back to our cleaning quickly. I'll take you over into the blues in a minute. And I'll give them a quick hose down. I'll just quickly fill up the water in here. I did see these guys the other day. On Wednesday or Thursday afternoon, I think it was. They were trying to get their thing on out the back here, trying to get their breed on, but me and the kids disturbed them, so they sort of stopped for a little bit. So I haven't seen if they've been trying again since, but good signs. But yeah, not holding my breath. But yeah, I'll fill this water up quickly and then we'll move over into the blues. Well, as you can sort of see, this guy's a little bit different. He doesn't like the water so much. He's not refusing. It is pretty warm out here today, but you can see this other peckerhead in the background flapping around on his rope still from the dregs. So they do like the water, but some more than others. We're pretty much finished hosing this cage down. I just got to do their water, which I've noticed these pellets seem to end up in the water. I've actually went and bought new pellets yesterday, but I've bought the smaller version, same coloured ones but smaller version. So I'm going to see if they go any better, don't end up in the water. We're actually going to pull these guys out today, so I'm waiting for Mum to come out at the moment. Yesterday afternoon was a different story. I was putting a few bits of kale and bok choy and stuff like that in here, and they were pretty much lunging at me from every side of the cage that they could get me. So it's going to be interesting today trying to pull the babies out, but it's got to be done. So that's pretty much their water sucked up. I've hosed all the crap down and everything else out of the cage. I'm not going to stress too much with some of these little leaves and stuff that are left over in there. Because we're coming into summer pretty soon, I'll probably start getting the gurney out every fortnight instead of every month now. So sort of help with the flies and everything else. Keep control of it a little bit. Hey mate, you in a good mood today? Huh? You in a good mood? I hope so. And now it's the same for these guys. Just a quick hose. Nothing too crazy, mainly just trying to wash all the little bits of dregs out and all the crap from the last couple of days. And you see what they do with their water bowl. Mango, banana, chili. That's what I mean with Alexandrians. If you want a bird that's going to be a sort of good all-rounder, that's going to eat everything, not be too fussy, breed, all these sorts of things, be able to talk fairly well, all these sorts of things, an Alexandrian's pretty much a one-stop bird. They do it all. Easy to look after. They eat everything. Good companions, good breeders, good parents, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll finish getting these guys hosed down, and then we'll move up to Clyde and Scarlet. See what they've been up to. Here we are with Mr. Clyde. You all know he likes the water. Hey babe. Well, that's pretty much these guys washed down. Couple little bits of crap left in there, but that's alright for another week. And up in here, let's see if you can see it without me losing a finger. Once again, there's another egg in there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's one egg underneath of her. She only laid it yesterday, I think, or Thursday or Friday. So it's only a day or so old. I'm not sure if there's a second one yet, but yeah. Can't keep up with these guys. She's like a chicken. Constantly laying eggs, but nothing in them. So we'll see. Same for these guys. Dottie doesn't like the water too much, so she's going to try and run away from me. Mr. Hulk up here, he's not too bad, he doesn't mind it. That'll do for these guys. Dottie was hand raised, Hulk wasn't. He's an Avery bird, so he doesn't mind this sort of stuff. Dottie's a shower girl. She likes going in the shower, but because I'm trying to get these two to bond and pair and breed, I'm sort of taking some of them things away from her now, so she's getting used to the hose and other bits and pieces, trying to wild her back up again. Well, that's pretty much these guys done. I'll move down to the lorikeets in a second and we'll give them a quick hose and some water. And then I'll run around, put some food in, and then we'll collect some babies. Well, that was these guys. Just giving a quick blast. Everything hosed down and washed again for another week. Quickly flick some powder in their cage for them. I'll get them an apple in a minute. We'll have a quick look in their box as well. I did see them the same, probably about 2 or so days ago, trying to do their thing. Oh, yep. And we've got 1 egg already, so that's good. That would have only been laid in the last day or 2. So I'll go and mark that on my little calendar. We've still got our last little lorry baby inside. It's I think about 6.5 weeks old now. So we're still, it's starting to eat on its own. It's drinking its own water, eating its own little bits of powder throughout the daytime anyways, but I'm still feeding it in the mornings and giving it a little tiny bit of a nighttime. So it's on like 1 to 2 feeds a day at the moment. But yeah, it's starting to wean on its own already. Starting to hop around like mum and dad a little bit and show little signs of being a good little character and good little bird. But yeah, these eggs, depending on how many's in there and babies and whatnot, I'll probably let mum and dad raise these ones for the moment and let them fledge in the cage and be aviary parent raised birds, and we'll see what happens. I might try and, obviously I can't breed them with each other, or they're related and yeah, whatnot, but I'm gonna try and maybe increase my flock a little bit and keep a couple of little babies, get them DNA tested so I can tell who's a boy and a girl, and then I'll split them up for a little bit. I'll possibly go and buy a Latino male to go with the female if I get one, and if I get a male in there, I'm not sure. We'll figure out what color we're going to get to go up with the male if there's one of each. So, but yeah, I'm going to try and increase our flock a little bit, pair up a couple of new colorings, and then eventually possibly put everybody back together into a bigger aviary. Hope that they keep their partners and get our own little flock going of these guys, our own little colony. But yeah, that's pretty much it for these guys. I just got to throw an apple in there in a minute. Yeah, I'll go and put some fruit and veg and seed into these other birds, and then we'll go and get ready to collect these little baby Amazons. So that's the bag of pellets that I picked up during the week. As you can see, they're the same ones. They're just smaller birds down the bottom somewhere. I'll probably have some bigger ones left over. Yeah, you can see some of the bigger ones left there. See, so I got some real big pellets in my hand. Like these guys. And then you can see the difference. So it's the same stuff, just tinier. So the only reason I'm doing that is because I know that they're liking them. They're liking the pellets, but they're just taking them to the water, so I'm assuming they're a little bit too hard or a little bit too big for them to chew up and get down. So I've tried to go a smaller size and see if that makes any difference, if they can eat these ones better and keeps the water cleaner for a little bit longer. But yeah, I'll get that into the bowls and then we'll get the fruit and veg going. Yeah, I'll bring you back in a minute. Well, that's the fruit and veg for the week. Pumpkin, capsicum, kale, bok choy, peas, beans, carrots, sprouts, chilies, a bit of pomegranate, a bit of honeydew. Yeah, that's it for the week. Next couple of days. So I'll quickly put them in the cages and then we'll get these babies out. That's fruit, veg, seed, water, pellets for everybody. I just seen a second egg in there a minute ago when I was walking past. So we'll start our calendar for them as well, but not hold our breath. We've got these guys here, straight into it. We'll quickly flick the lid. No, nothing. That's okay. We'll come back to this one in a second. Let's have a quick look down in here. I'll put my little camera up on here for a minute. Even though the lighting's pretty average. slide that under there. A little bit further. Alright, now we'll see what we can see. Not much. It's okay, I can't see any eggshells either, so that's fine. Like I said, I did see them trying to do their thing a couple of days ago. That's alright. Leave that. Push this cage back in. Shut the door quickly.
Daddy,
Yo.
I'm
I'm coming. I'll come back to these guys. These blue guys here behind me in a second. Let's go and see what the boss wants. Alright, I got these guys their apple. Quickly throw that in there for them. Keep them going for a couple of days. Now we'll go and collect these blue babies. Get my little tub. Alright, I'll see if I can get a cameraman to come and help me for a second. Alright, now for the fun part. I've got my little cameraman Jed here with me.
Hello.
He's going to hold the camera for me. Can you get there?
Alright.
I'm going to hold this, lift this up, and I'm going to try and hold on. Right there. Something like that. There's some little babies in there. Alright, we'll pull them out. Watch the camera, Joe.
There's the second one.
This one's got a little bit of claret on it. I'll show you that little guy in a second. He's got a little bit of claret around his mouth where Mum just roughed him up a bit, so.
There's a lot coming out. They're roughing up. I'm gonna shut that up before they bite my dad's fingers up later. I better. These are guys that get so sad that we're getting the babies. I feel bad actually.
Close this up for now.
Yep.
Get my wire back through.
When you're holding that, I'll take this up.
No, just wait.
Yeah, I'll take it up.
Wait. I don't know how much of that Jed caught on camera, but you can see on the bottom of this bloke's little jaw, it's got a little bit of claret there now. That was because Mum just gave him a little bit of a touch up because of me. So, and then I think unless that's just from the other fella, but yeah, that's what I mean with these guys. They're very. I didn't know that when I first got them, but they're very aggressive and defensive, so something to watch out for if you are thinking about getting into Amazons. You can see with my yellow guys, they have been popping the eggs and stopping the whole process altogether. Whereas these blue guys, I've let them hatch. They've fed them up to now. They're 2.5 weeks old at the moment, so they've only had their eyes open for about a week. Now's a great time to pull them out. This guy's already starting to get some little pin feathers coming through. Well, they all do, but yeah, you can see on this guy's little mouth here. I don't know how clear that is, but you can see there's a little bit of claret around the bottom of his jaw, or her jaw, which is not cool, but yeah, now you know what I mean. I've got to be careful. I can't harass them too much. Can't have my hands in and out of there every second day, otherwise, yeah, these guys cop it, and I miss out. So we'll take these guys inside now. I'll stick them in my other little brooder that I've got set up. I'll give you a quick look in a second, and I'll show you some of the other stuff that I've got in the last week and a half. So these are the little guys inside now. Flick the light on. Jed's going to pick them up and stick them inside this little small brooder that I got at the moment. Okay, stick them in, bro.
Come on, boys.
Watch his leg. Good job.
I'm trying my best not to hurt them.
It's alright, just don't drop them.
Sorry. This guy's a little bit sad. What is
Oh,
it?
his mum just gave him a hard time. So that's
Yeah.
that's these guys for the
That's
moment,
them.
even though the camera's gone crazy. Still got little Mr. Lorikeet over here. You can see he started eating a little bit of his own stuff. I've stuck a little perch in there for him so he can climb up and out of it. He's still playing with his little teddy. During the week, I went and picked up some leg bands, 11 mil. It's a little bit hard to see in the camera. They're 11 mil bands, so that'll go for these guys in here.
And then we got this thing.
I got a new 50 mil syringe, a new spoon, and some tips. That's for these guys, so I'm not filling up syringe after syringe. With my little 10 mil one at a time, I can sort of fill up the 50 mils and hit everybody at one time and get it over and done with quickly. And then I've got my DNA test kits in here as well. So went and got some DNA test kits sent out. It tells you like species and stuff like that. So there's a little form in here that I'll pull out in a second. So pretty much there's a little form in here, DNA solutions. You fill out your name, your address, a couple bits and pieces. It shows you some information on how much it is to get the birds tested for DNA, sexing, beak and feather, a few other like chlamydia, a few other different diseases and whatnot to make sure that your birds are alright. That's what you'll put down here, the type of bird it is, the number of my little rings that I got will go in there. You want to tick each one of these boxes, so what you want to get tested, and within about a fortnight or so, they send you all the information back, and you know if you've got boys or girls and healthy birds, which is kind of important. So at the moment I've got a lady that's maybe coming in a couple of days to check this little fella out. I think it might be a little boy, we're not sure yet. I'm just going off sort of the head size and shape, comparing him to his dad out the back. But yeah, I'll do a video during the week, and we'll get these guys. There's a little tiny little needle inside of these, and I've got to prick the bottom of their feet and put a little blood sample on the corner of this bit of paper with the ring number, type of bird it is, etc. Put the same information on that paper, put this little DNA card in with that paper and send it all the way, and that's what will give me back my results. So we'll maybe during the week, depending on how busy it is, maybe during the week or next weekend, we'll sit down and we'll do a little video quickly of that, and I'll show you what I do to get them DNA tested.
Well,
So yeah, as you can see, this little guy in here practicing on his little perch, learning to be a birdie as well. It's a little bit dirty in there, I have to wipe it down the screen. He's been making a mess since he started feeding himself. He's filthy. But yeah, that's what you can see. He's standing on his little perch. It's only about 30 or so mil off the bottom of the bark, so if it falls, it's not going to fall far. Not going to hurt itself anyways. It's all just about balance and building up confidence and stuff like that at the moment. So yeah. See? Just learning how to be a little birdie still. Oh, that's it for another week. 2 eggs. Nothing. Just collected our 3 little amigos out of there. Mum's still up in the box. She'll be upset for a little while. Dad's pretty upset. Can understand. These guys down here getting into some pomegranates. We'll see with these guys. This is their second season for breeding, the blues that we just collected. So, why are you guys being noisy? But yeah, we'll see for these guys behind me, these blue heads. We'll see how they go. They might double clutch this year, but I'm not going to hold my breath. We had a person a couple of weeks ago ask us to do a video on building another aviary. So I've started collecting some more mesh during the week. Still got a few more pieces to go. Not 100% sure what I'm going to build just yet, so it'll definitely be something like this, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make it twice as wide and put like a divider through the middle so I can buddy up a couple of birds, or if I'm going to make it twice as long, put a divider on the middle on this end, and I'll have a set of birds up one end, set of birds down this end, and maybe set it up down here or over here, or if I'm just going to build something 1 or 2 same size as this again and just space them out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Let me know what you think, what I should do. A double cage, a single cage, a double lender, side by side, something like that. Tell me if you've got something similar and if it works for you, if it didn't work for you. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking at the moment. I still got a little bit more stuff to collect anyway, so it won't be for a couple of weeks away before I start screwing some stuff together. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think I should do, what kind of cage for the next one. It'll be suspended similar to this, but yeah, side by side, end to end, or just do singles like these. Other than that, if you've gotten this far in the video and you haven't already, give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you're interested in this stuff, subscribe. Any questions, comments, tips, hit me up. Other than that, have a good week, guys. I'll see you in a couple of days with a DNA and bird feeding sort of video, hopefully. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take it easy.